In this highly anticipated matchup, we witnessed a clash of contrasting styles between Stephen Fulton and Naoya Inoue. Inoue, known as the Monster, possesses exceptional punching power, capable of delivering devastating knockout blows with both hands. His punches carry the force to end fights in an instant, making him a fearsome opponent. On the other hand, Cool Boy Steph showcases impressive technical skills, exemplifying precise punching technique, solid footwork, and effective head movement. His technical prowess allows him to execute his game plan with precision, slip opponents' punches, and effectively counterattack. These factors present an intriguing dynamic as Inoue's power will test Fulton's defensive ability. This is as long as his power carries up to the new division. But there are questions that will ultimately be answered. Can Fulton withstand the force behind Inoue's punches when he is ultimately hit? Will his active guard and head movement be enough to evade Inoue's power? Can Inoue find the openings and exploit Fulton's defensive maneuvers if Fulton chooses to stand and slip in close range? Inoue is a hellacious body puncher, and although the head moves, the body is still there. Fulton, in contrast, will undoubtedly implement a consistent step-back defense that removes you from trade situations and resets engagements back to neutral positioning. Unfortunately, when used too much, you end up relinquishing the real estate of the ring, so avoiding the ropes becomes more of a challenge. In the ring, defense can be just as crucial as offense, and both Stephen Fulton and Naoya Inoue possess formidable defensive abilities. As previously mentioned, Fulton's active guard, head movement, and defensive IQ make him a difficult target to hit cleanly, as he catches punches on his arms, elbows, and gloves, shielding him from the impact of big punches. But like most Inoue opponents, how much can you take before the armor begins to crack? Fulton's ability to evade punches, though, can frustrate opponents and minimize their offensive output. Steph's defensive ability allows him to create counterpunching opportunities and limit the damage he receives while allowing him to utilize one of his best weapons, the jab. Fulton's jab sets up just about everything in his arsenal and actually boosts his defensive skills, as he constantly peppers and reads his opponent's responses, making constant changes as the fight progresses. This is an important fact, as habitually, Fulton's defense is extremely ambiguous with very little repetition. Pattern recognition is necessary for great timing of punches, and we will have to wait to see if Inoue will be able to find the proper timing to land his power shots and avoid falling behind on the scorecards. These factors present an intriguing battle of defensive abilities and ring intelligence. Fulton's defensive IQ will be tested as he tries to neutralize Inoue's power and accuracy. Can he avoid getting caught by Inoue's devastating power like so many others have? Meanwhile, Inoue's defensive skills will be challenged by Fulton's technical precision and ability to counterpunch. Inoue has never faced an opponent with educated feet like those of Cool Boy Steph, but this can lead to fighters being walked into punches they are not ready for. Can Inoue successfully slip Fulton's punches, and when hit, will they be impactful, as he will be for the first time taking punches in a higher division? This contrast in styles creates a unique dynamic, as we witness the clash between raw power and technical finesse. But the one thing that joins them together is their ability to counterpunch, and I believe that this is how the fight will actually be decided. Fulton's ability to read his opponents and react quickly makes him particularly successful. When his opponent launches an attack, Fulton uses his defensive skills in combination with his footwork to evade incoming punches and create angles for counterpunching. His technique and timing allow him to land cleanly while his opponent is off balance and or exposed. Fulton has a knack for catching and shooting off of a solid guard as well. When opponents fail to land clean, Fulton seizes the opportunity to counter. His defensive countering ability allows him to frustrate opponents and score points while minimizing damage. Inoue, on the other hand, utilizes quick reflexes and exceptional timing, making him an effective counterpuncher during exchanges. He has the ability to evade or slip his opponent's incoming attacks and immediately respond with real power. Inoue's counterpunching skills allow him to exploit his opponent's openings and capitalize on their mistakes, often landing clean and impactful. Inoue has been called one of the most efficient hunting machines in this era of boxing, and most people have him in their top 3 pound for pound respectively. But Stephen Fulton is one of boxing's rising stars, and just to prove he is one of the best, agreed to fight in Inoue's backyard. Fulton has a tough task ahead of him in dealing with the monster, but Inoue has to prove to the world that moving up in weight hasn't taken anything from him. That's all I have for this one. We will for sure do a post-fight analysis where we break this down much deeper. But in the meantime, let me know who you all have winning in the comment section below. Thank you again for tuning in to this one, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.